Dan Ives of Wedbush Securities, Jeff Kilburg of KKM Financial. Great to have you both here. Dan, I mean, you just mentioned Apple right before the break, so I want to get your response to this.
I mean, look, if you look European regulators and Apple, I mean, that's for them like drinking a cappuccino. I'm not concerned at all in terms of any issues in Europe. Look, to some extent, Apple, they're on the offensive. And I think the reality is when you look at the Google numbers, you look at what they're now starting to do with AI, look, that's sneakily, that's actually been a really good stock over the last few weeks. And I believe this is going to be the year. If you look, Google in 2025 will be Apple in 2026 in terms of what I believe. Look, I think AI, $75 to $100 per share. The consumer AI revolution, I know Jeff has talked about it as well. The consumer AI revolution goes through Cupertino.
Jeff, your thoughts on this?
Well, I agree with Dan. And what's so fascinating last year, Morgan, is that we saw that great rotation internally of the Mag 7. What do we see? We saw NVIDIA profit taking. We also saw Meta profit taking, and they bought the two laggards. If you remember going back to April around the trade tariff lows, that's when Google and Apple were essentially laggards. So that was a great opportunity. 1 year perspective, you're seeing Google up over 60%. And I get excited about where Google can be the tip of the spear moving forward. If you think about just Gemini, you just talked about Gemini, more active users, 750 million users. They're now processing 10 billion tokens per minute. If you don't know what that means, all it means is that they are growing. But the best part about that Gemini vertical, Morgan, is that the serving costs to process those units are down 78% in 1 year. So for a company that just went over $400 billion in revenue for the first time, I get giddy about Google.
Look, I also think, I mean, Jeff wearing a pink tie is bullish as well. But the thing...
It's for you, buddy. I wore that for you.
It is, but I think that's a bullish sign as well. But the one thing I'd say is that he's nailing it. Because I think the reality is if you look at the pieces of the puzzle that are now forming, from hyperscalers to CapEx to what we're seeing on the monetization with names like Palantir, and to me, you come out of earnings season more bullish. Now, look, the white knuckles that we're seeing, the software apocalypse that's essentially happening, I view it as opportunity. We're going to look back, just like a year ago, DeepSeek moment and Liberation Day.
Yeah.
We're going to look back at this moment as what I view as a table pounder time to own the names that I think have just really just been massively sold off.
Okay, so in light of this, show of hands here, gentlemen, who thinks software is entering a new era that we've never seen before, given the sell-off, and that AI is truly going to disrupt it versus just a re-rating happening right now?
I'm like half of an arm, Morgan. I think what's happening here is it's an oversold condition. Look at IGV. They've had almost $4 billion in outflows. It's overdone, exaggerated. In every move we're seeing, anything with tech, they even saw the algos sell Google on the earnings report tomorrow because they're just selling everything. So it's indiscriminate selling, which to Dan's point provides opportunity for some of those great software names.
Did Palantir help trigger this sell-off?
Look, I mean, if you look at Palantir, that was a quarter for the ages relative to that earnings. I think to some extent, Palantir is showing how they're disrupting that software model and they're transforming with essentially no direct salespeople. But to me, we're going to have a software rally for the ages. I mean, we've talked about it. I think it's way oversold. Now, look, is it disruptive AI? Yeah. But when I look at Salesforce, you look at CrowdStrike, you look at Microsoft, you look at Oracle and other ServiceNow. Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, again, it's a disruption. We're going to look back and being like, the market got this one wrong, and that's what we're talking about.
All right, I want to get your thoughts on another area of momentum in this market, and that's been cryptocurrencies, because obviously we've seen a lot of selling there, too. So Mackenzie Sigalos was tracking this because we get strategy after the bell, and obviously this is a name that's been hit very hard on the move lower in Bitcoin. Take a listen.
So, Morgan, the key number to watch with strategy is its discount to net asset value. The stock is now trading below the value of its Bitcoin holdings. Roughly $38 billion is its market cap against $52 billion in Bitcoin on the balance sheet. And BTC itself is now trading below strategy's average acquisition cost. That is a sharp reversal from the persistent premium that powered the Michael Saylor playbook for years.
All right, that was Mackenzie Sigalos. Jeff, I want to get your thoughts on this because, and it's not just the cryptocurrencies themselves, it is the strategies of the world. Bitmine, there are a number of them that have become these cryptocurrency treasury companies, and there are a lot of unrealized losses the lower these prices go.
No, you're right. And cryptocurrency overall is in a gut check moment. But I look at strategy, it's a broken chart. It's down 72%, Morgan, from all-time highs. And what's really dismal about the balance sheet, there's only about $200 million in cash on hand. I know they have tons of Bitcoin valuation, but at the end of the day, what we're seeing here with strategy, it's a falling knife. It broke the 50-day moving average at 165. So I'm a little at loss of words. If there's an entry point here, I really want to see stabilization. I don't know if it comes from earnings, but I hope it does.
Dan, I want to get your thoughts on this, especially because you're chairman of ACO Holdings, of the board there, which is accumulating WorldCoin, which is the native token of the blockchain that's used in Sam Altman's biometric identity verification startup.
Look, I mean, I'd say right now, if you look for, like, you know, Jeff, it's a gut check moment for crypto. Saylor's the poster child, right? I mean, in other words, it's a very important conference call, how he handles it in terms of Bitcoin, and of course, what we're seeing with strategy in terms of MNAV. Look, to me, it just comes down to, like, it's a gut check moment for crypto, but this is not the end. This is a digestion period. You know, we're bullish overall. You know, as I've talked about, disruptive technology has happened in tech, crypto, everything that's selling off. But ultimately, these are the opportunities, and I think that's what, you know, to me, that is why this is an important moment for the market.
Just to add on really quickly, Morgan, what's interesting about crypto, at times of distress, it turns into a cash machine and becomes way overcorrelated and exaggerated to the overall global macro sentiment. So it's in a cash machine moment right now, but I think it's going to find some stabilization.